Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Lancey Copper Martins feared dead as Chief of Army Staff attempts cover-up. Hey, my dear, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. In Nigeria, a lot is going on with these security agencies that Buhari will not agree to sack. The security of Nigeria is quite on a tippy toe, shaking, and only God is saving us in this country. Don't think that you have a political system that have your safety, your security at heart. No, 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 no. In fact, with what is going on, one could dare to say that it feels like some people from the high chamber have hands in what is going on in Nigeria with regards to security. It's as though some persons are interested. Only small Chad dealt with these big boys, and guess what? They began to bring out the attempt of, statement every week saying that they will catch the governor, the president of Chad and all that. Your president, Muhammadu Buhari, said, please leave them. Don't do anything to them. Now, a fellow soldier is coming up to expose what is going on in the army, and we are fearing now that the man might be they might have taken him away because they like cover up. They don't want people to know. Look at what happened to Borno state governor. How his convoy was apprehended with shooters. My dear, no one is safe. Even governor, you could see. We didn't want to do the video because of the graphics. For us. YouTube might not, agree to some of those graphics kind of thing, because if you do some of those things, you might get a penalty for not adhering to the rules, of YouTube. My dear, this is what is going on in this country. But let's get on to the news and get all the details, because this guy might be feared dead because the Army Chief of Staff is trying to do a cover-up. Breaking. Lancey Corporal Martin feared dead as Chief of Staff attempts cover-up. There are fears that Lancey Corporal Martin, the detained soldier arrested for criticizing Chief of Armed Staff, Tokra Battalion, may have been killed by the army as punishment for his action. It has been gathered, Sahara reporters reported. Previously, it was reported how the army twice denied Martin's lawyer and family from seeing him, in total disregard to any order of the Federal High Court. Justice Ali Chikora of the Abuja Federal High Court had that it was unlawful for army to contradictory deny Martin from seeing his lawyer and family. Top sources within the army had informed Sahara reporters that the battalion had vowed to deal ruthlessly with the detained soldier for his actions, and also threatened the order of justice Chekara with disdain. However, there are now fears that the army may have killed Martin, who has not been seen or heard from since he was arrested over a month ago. Human rights activist and national president of the Revolutionary Lawyers Reform, Mr. Tokpe Akinyode, who is representing Martin, said the battalion action is a corporate day on the Nigerian constitution. He added, battalion is tearing the constitution apart, rendering useless the concept of the rule of law. He is about to become a dictator before our very eyes. Martin was arrested shortly after he made a video contradicting battalion over the army failure to combat the destroy the B-boys. And as a result, the battalion has not been happy with him. Nigeria, this is what is going on. I was telling you, if you've been following us at Apple Line Media, you will see that we've made a video on that, saying that in this country, we are very sure that they must start. You know what they do in Nigeria? My dear, say cover up. Cover up, that's the word. You know what they do? If you ask now, at the end of the day, because this day and time, they cannot behave business as usual and get away with it. Previously, they can do misbehave, and when you ask them, they say he was trying to escape, hence they shot him. This man was arrested, yes, about a month ago. Remember, he did a video of what was going on in the army, how the army general, they were lying and pretending. Of course, it was evident when we saw what happened to the Borno governor. who was his convoy was being shot at. We saw what happened, and the statement is ongoing. And we also heard yesterday that governors, are going to see President Muhammadu Buhari. I just wonder if Buhari will ever do anything until Buhari himself is shot at, or his daughter or his son or somebody very close to him. I don't think his wife, because something happened to his wife. The president of the country did not respond. He did not respond. Imagine that the aide to his wife was being held by the head of police. She had to go on Twitter to be calling on Nigerians to speak to the head of police to please release his aid. A lot is going on in that circle. Only God knows the massive cover-up going on in Aso Rock. But guess what? There is nothing covered that will not be known. We all know, it's just that we don't have facts and figures to prove. And when you go to the court of law, it's not hearsay. There is what we call in the court of law, there's what we call evidence and fact. That's why they tell you someone is not guilty until proven guilty. You see? So these are some of the facts that of reality of law. That's why Nigerians cannot just say categorically this has happened. The other guy did the video and said, this report that this man is giving to President Muhammadu Buhari, they are not doing anything. No. In fact, those ones are gaining upper hand. Did you hear recently that one of the northern states, they went there and they killed the monarch? A lot is going on. Husbands and wives, children. Do you know how many children are now orphans? Do you know, in fact, and the president of this country, he's not bothered about that. It's how to collect loans, small loans, and even more loans. That's what is going on in this country, to be very candid. To be very candid. And I guess what? The Senate does not even ask what these loans are for, because we don't see the areas where these loans are being implemented in the society. To be very honest, too, I've not felt the impact of this loan. Or maybe you have felt it too. I'm just the only one who has not felt it, hence I am nagging. But really, truly speaking, I've not felt it in any way, form, or kind. You see? So this guy made a video, and guess what? The army arrested him, and the president has not said anything. But let Nnamdi Kanu say something. You will see that they will come out and say Nnamdi Kanu did not say anything. Fulani Expedients, they will not say anything. What is going on in this country? What kind of equality? Is it a reality, or is just a word, another word in the dictionary? Because in this country, there are some people that are untouchable. No matter what they do, nobody touches them. They carry on with business as usual. They can even manipulate Nigerians. They can do anything they want to do, and nobody speaks. Nobody dare speak. You see, this is what is happening in our country. Broad daylight. Broad daylight. This is how people are being, power is being abused. And guess what? Since, Sahara Report has exposed a lot of things. That's why they want to hold Omoyele Sowore. But Omoyele Sowore is the slippery one in their hand. The Americans are involved. Eyes are watching. You don't want to draw attention too much to yourself. On this investigation will go on, what power will come into it. And what they do, first of all, they grind down your economy. They stop buying your crude oil. They stop, import and export. First of all, it's grounded. So to start with, you are stuck. You are stuck to start with. Then they can use cyber power on you, destroy all your. So what are we talking about? So Nigerians, that's why the government has not touched Sahara. They have reported they don't permit the guy. Anyway, my guys, don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. What do you think? God bless you. Bye for now.